All right, I think we're good. Doing something a little different, starting out here just talking and stuff, but we got a few minutes until the NIS goes up. Done some practice already, and if you guys hear some like banging and stuff through my mic, like during the race and everything, I'm sorry. I have like people on the apartment next to me, like literally attached to me. It's been going at it for like 3 hours, like they're like repairing it or something. I don't know. They've been hitting the walls and stuff so much, it's been annoying as hell. So hopefully that can not be too bad throughout the race and stuff. Hopefully they'll stop at some point. I don't know how much longer they have in it and everything anyways, so it's been annoying all morning because it woke me up at like 9 or something like that. What's up, Gavin? Nody gang, very nice, very nice. Is the music too loud or no? I don't know, because I'm trying that a little bit, but also it's doing an ad right now, so we love that. But doing NIS today at Nashville. Ran a little bit of practice. I feel decent here. I did really good in the trucks yesterday, so I'm happy about that. Hopefully we can do well enough in the NIS here that we can keep gaining into my rating, because I just hit 4K, which is nice. So hopefully we're not too high of a number. That'd be nice. But we got, I don't even know how long till NIS, like 8 minutes or so, 7-8 minutes, something like that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I don't know if I can't do anything about it, even if you can hear it, the banging that's going on next door and stuff. We're going to be racing Nashville in the cup cars, like the next gen cup cars. We got 150 laps here today, I believe it is. So not too long of a race, but probably long enough with some cautions, I would imagine. So we'll see how it goes and everything like that for today. Hopefully it's not too bad. Because our truck race had, what, 3 or 4 cautions, I think, in it for a 40-lap race. But also, people were just sending it right off the start. So, it is what it is. I feel like you can get some long green flag runs here just because it's gets very spread out, I want to say. Because you have to slow down a lot for these corners. It's going to wear out the tires a lot. I did a couple practice pit stops under green. So, hopefully we can get into pit lane really nice and gain some time there and everything. Kind of overshot it a little bit, but still made it at the same time. Somebody yelling and iracing all of a sudden. I was not ready for that. That was loud as hell. But hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. I got woke up early, which sucked. So hopefully that doesn't continue. I haven't heard it for like 15 minutes or so. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad throughout the race and all that. Hopefully it stays pretty tame and everything. Do I race the 358 or big box? I haven't raced the 358 much in general. Big blocks I do every now and then, but I haven't done them in a while. But they're not my style of dirt car. I like the UMPs more than them, and I like the super late models a lot more than them. Like the more fendered cars, I feel like. I don't know what it is about the 358s and big blocks that the handling on them is just weird to me. Like they don't drive the same as the UMP and stuff. It's really odd to me. I don't really like them as much, but I race them every now and then. I haven't done 358 in a long time, though, so that's one thing that I definitely haven't done. I did 1 or 2 big blocks this season, I think, with Gavin when he was doing his, I want to say when he was live streaming those races. I did a couple of those with him earlier in the season, like mid-season or something like that, but didn't do many of them. They're just not my style of dirt car. They're really weird to me. I don't know. So I don't necessarily enjoy them as much, but the super late models I really like. The UMPs are really fun. We dominated the Knoxville race this week, which was nice. I'm happy that we did that one because I saw them at Knoxville, so I was happy I was able to do well in that, even though I think we were the one car in that as well, so we kind of just pulled away from everybody. I rather would have a nice competitive race than just pulling away from everybody, but sometimes it's nice for your confidence just doing really well in a race and all that and killing them so you feel like you could still do it every now and then. Because I race so many good people, I get killed all the time, so you lose the confidence sometimes in those races. But on the oval side, we've been just gaining irate. And I was actually looking at my chart earlier today, and like since mid-March, maybe like the 7th or 10th or something, I've done nothing but like gain irating since then. So hopefully we can continue to do that today at Nashville. That'd be nice, because I hit like just over 4K yesterday in the truck race. I hit like 30. So as long as I don't lose over 30, I'll be happy. I want to stay over 4K right now and see if we can continue to gain that up throughout the weeks and everything. But we got a few minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes until this session's about to go up. There's currently like 330 people registered, so a good amount. I don't remember what it was last week at... What was last week? Was last week the Coke 600? There was a lot at the Coke 600 actually that registered, but Nashville, different type of track and all that. I don't know if there's a way to check, like, actually there is a way to check. Let me check. What was the last week that wasn't a big event like that? Past races, it was, before Charlotte was Kansas. So Kansas 2 weeks ago, I don't know how many were there. I can actually check real quick, because it was week 12 was Kansas. And what split did we run? We ran this one. There was 9 splits, 307 people. So there's already more people registered now for this race than there was for Kansas a couple weeks ago, which is actually pretty shocking. Kansas is a really fun track. So kind of shocked by that one, that there's more people for this, honestly. So that's actually really interesting to me. But hopefully we can save our tires enough in this race, not push it too hard, and work our way forward on the long run. That's my goal in this thing, because people are going to be sending it off the start. You want to just run bottom. If I get stuck on the outside, it's going to really suck, because I feel like that's going to kill your tires. You're going to have to really pinch the guy on the bottom to get by them, or at least hold them off for a second. Maybe you can get some draft and get ahead of them, but bottom is definitely dominant here at Nashville. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we qualify on the bottom, somewhat towards the front. Whatever number we end up with, I'm going to qualify. Try to get our way towards the front, because 150 laps is not too long. And it's going to be really tough to pass here, I feel like. So you're going to want to qualify as well as you can here. So hopefully we can do that. Almost 350 registered. We got like less than 2 minutes left until the race is going up. So that will be nice. But hopefully you guys are having a good start to your weekend. Not a long weekend like last weekend, unfortunately. Last weekend was fun. Did some good racing and stuff last week in the Coke 600. We finished, I think, 8th. We were really fast in that race. I feel like we had a shot to win that one, but never have won in an NIS race. So hoping we can try to do that here today, because I feel pretty good here as well. And we've been pretty quick in the Cup car last week, and I felt really good there. So hopefully we can continue that momentum, trying to win our first NIS. That would be awesome. I think the best I finished might have been, I want to say it was either 2nd or 3rd. And I want to say it was at Michigan or Auto Club, one of those two, way back, like a few years ago when they actually still ran Auto Club. I don't remember exactly where we finished, but it was in the top like 3, I want to say. But we didn't win, I know that. Never have won an NIS, but we've done really well in some of them before. But less than a minute left now. Race is about to go up, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we are a lower number, like in the 20s or 30s, so we have a good chance to actually gain some rating like we did last week. I think last week at the Coke 600 we were the 30 car, I want to say. I think we were the 30 out of like 37 and gained a lot. I think we gained like 60 something in that race, finishing like 8th. It was awesome. Gained like most of what I lost in that week from Daytona and whatever else I ran. I can't even remember everything that we ran last week. But next week we got a 24-hour race at the Schleife. We got 24 hours of Nürburgring. That's a fun race. Did a lot of racing there last year, because I remember last year I ran 6 hours straight because Rob ended up having some internet issues. Gavin was at a race, like he was racing that day, and then Dad was at like a motocross race and Shane was at work. So that was something for sure. That was unfortunate for us, but we still just sat there, ran it, kept our team in it the best that we could, and we just moved on from there. I didn't run for a long time after that, but we ran a lot then. So loading up into the Nashville race now. We are gonna be, I don't know what number yet, but we're almost loaded up. Yeah, I know. I heard the song with it said I ran 6 hours straight, which is hilarious. That was pretty funny. What number are we going to be? We're the number 2 car. Rip to us. We are number 2 in this race. That sucks. That's quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll see if we could try to finish well then, because that's the only thing we could do is try to finish well being car 2. But hey, that gives us a better shot at winning, I feel like, too, being a higher number. Hopefully that means like we're one of the better ones out here. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, that song was pretty funny that Dad made. I wonder, does he like write out? Yeah, the 2-car. It's unfortunate, very unfortunate. But like, do you know, Gavin, if when Dad makes those songs, if he like writes out a whole song and it just makes a beat and stuff for it, or does he give it prompts and it makes the song out of the prompts, or is he like legit writing out the whole song? That's what I'm wondering, because he's like becoming a whole ass producer and stuff. Like writing an entire song like that, which would be wild. Or does he just like get one rendition of the song, like the wording in it, and then try to get different beats and stuff out of the words it makes from his prompts? I have no clue. Because he's done a couple of those now, and they've sounded pretty good.
You just enter off the floor. You gotta leave it exiting though.
I did, I liked that first one better, he said, more than the second one, because the beat was like, it stayed more consistent, I feel like. Uses chat GPT to help with the rhyme and rhythm. Probably, that makes sense. And then Suno1 makes the actual music. Yeah, I think I remember you talking about like making songs and stuff on a certain thing before. I couldn't remember what it was, but I was wondering if he did like all the lyrics and stuff, or he did something like ChatGPT where it brought out the lyrics for him and everything. I thought it's quite interesting, but I wasn't 100% sure how he did it. But we're gonna be qualifying here in a minute. Oh, that guy died. I hope Dale's okay. It's just completely Daled that one. That was a bad one. Bad wreck. Hopefully that don't happen anywhere near us in the race. If it happens in the race, have at it, but as long as it's not right around me where he bounces off the wall straight into us. So far, quickest I see is an 871. I ran like a 730 in the practice I was just in, but I think it was a little bit more sunset-y, so I think the track was cooler and stuff. We'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we can run a decent time, try to keep it right on the bottom. Get a good run into our first lap, hopefully from the top. Gonna be a lot of shifting too here today from 5th to 4th all around. We'll see if we can stay off the wall. I don't want to go too slow. Okay, it is loose. Second lap is going to be our faster lap. Could have just reset there, but oh well. Second lap's definitely going to be our better one. Kind of can feel out the track a little bit here in the first lap. It definitely doesn't grip as much. It's a little bit more slidey. We're just going to keep it in 4th here. Try to get a run for the second lap. Definitely a lot better of a setup that time. Tire's a little bit more heated up, has a little bit more grip. I can hear the car bottoming out. 4, 6, 9. Oh, overshot that. Did not get it turned down enough. Tried doing it like the practice before this, and it did not grip the same. I feel like later in the run, you could definitely leave it in 4th down the back stretch, I want to say. This thing definitely is a little bit loose in the sun. Just leave it in 4th across the line. What do we get? 30.0. Not great. Not a great lap by any means. I definitely overshot turn 1 pretty bad, but oh well. We'll fall back and see where we end up at and all that. 779 was a pretty solid lap up front by him. I definitely screwed up our first lap just by having a bad run up to it, and then second lap completely overshot turn 1, but oh well. We'll work our way forward. We're going to be one of the slower qualifiers in this one probably, but it is what it is. 736, fast lap. Because I ran a 730, but like I said, it was a lot more in the sunset. Track was a lot cooler. Oh well. Still got 2.5 minutes for everybody to try and hit a qualifying lap. I'm like free. Oh, I'm the slowest now. Hell yeah, let's go. We're starting in the back out of everybody that qualified. That's pretty bad. Oh well. We'll work our way forward throughout this race. Trying to send it too hard there in qualifying. Overshot it. Ooh, he is loose off of turn 4 there. He already hit a better lap than us.
The car actually turned.
I didn't understand the first part of what he said. He just said something about the card turn. This track is really fun though. I do enjoy this track, even though it's a very one-lane bottom groove track. It allows for a lot of passing if somebody screws up in front of you or if they don't save their tires at all. You spent 10,000 points redeeming. Oh Jesus. See, you have to tell me this thing. I don't see that in my chat or anything, so I had no clue. I wouldn't have qualified then if you really wanted me to, but honestly I don't know why on the restream thing those redemption whatever points don't pop up at all. I don't know why. They just don't. I don't know if there's, hang on, let me find this. Is there a way I can redeem your points back to you? Because I did qualify technically, but we did suck. I don't know if there is a way or not. I have no clue. Oh my god. I could report your reward redemption for terrorism. What the fuck? I don't know if there's a way I could give it back to you though. Or unless there's a way I can like give you points. I have no clue. I cannot qualify next week. True. Where is next week? I don't even know. Actually, let me look real quick. Because I don't even know what next week is. Because we have the Schleife. So I would be running that on, oh, Michigan? Yikes. But that's going to be a big drafty track. So Michigan we don't qualify at? Okay. That's fine, I guess. I'll have to remember that. You'll have to remind me. But I'm going to be running that on Wednesday then. So I'll probably live stream it as well. Because we're doing NIS at the longer race regardless. So I'll probably live stream that Wednesday since we're doing the Schleife 24-hour next week, like on Saturday. No, I'm not running the double. Hell no. I ran enough racing in 24 hours. I'm not going to do that. That's awful. See, we didn't qualify dead last. I would have started, what, 2 spots further back? Because the 6 car would be ahead of me, and then I'd be behind the 1. So I'd be 2 spots back from what I am right now. I would be 1 row further back, currently. I'd be starting 22nd instead of 20th. I really wish there was a way to get those things to pop up on the restream, because that bothers me it doesn't. It really does. I really hate that. But we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we can qualify decent here. Try to at least. Or not qualify, race decent. I'm already out of whack in my head. We're starting it early. I got woke up too early by the people banging on the walls next door. I was like, why is there so much banging on the walls? And I had to like literally come out to my living room and I could just hear them next door like nailing the wall over and over. It was ridiculous. I don't know if they were like stripping part of the wall or like the flooring or something. I have no clue. But I bet everybody in this unit like around me was annoyed as hell all morning because it started so early. Like, why on a Saturday? Why start at 9 a.m.? You guys could have done that like Monday through a Friday, not on a Saturday, please. I hope that doesn't happen tomorrow too. That would suck. Oh well, we'll deal with it. Oh yeah, Gavin, do you know which 24 we're gonna do? Are we gonna do the early one or like the normal noon time for me, 9 a.m. your time? Because I think the other one's like 5 a.m. your time. And if you wanted to take the green, I don't know if you're waking up at 5 a.m. to start the 24 at the Schleife. That's early as hell. Because I want to say a couple of the 24s, like either earlier this year or last year, we did like the early ones. But I can't 100% remember which ones and stuff.
The second split?
Probably. That'd be my guess. There's no way we're top split and I'm number 2. There's no chance. I would be shocked.
Possible, but it'd be pretty crazy to think there's 35 people above 4K on right now.
I mean, I would be shocked if I'm the 2 car.
Not that surprising.
I mean, we'd have to see what time they want to run also and like what they got going on next week. Like if Dad's going to a motocross race or anything, or if Shane has to race, depending on what times they want to run.
2 is 4K. So I think it's the second split. There'd be at least one person with like 6K.
That's what I'm saying.
It's top split.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's any way this is top
Yeah,
split.
probably second.
If it was top split, I feel like it'd be a low ass number.
Damn, so we all suck.
Yeah, we all suck.
I was like a 5200 like a couple months ago.
All right, here we go.
Got, like,
We're
wrecked
starting
out
deep as hell in the
50
field.
in a row. Missed top split.
You think you could take the green at 5 a.m.? You felt good on the Road America one you did? You guys did that one early, gotcha. That's crazy. Yeah, you and Rob ran that.
Good luck, guys.
All right, let's see if this goes as crazy off the start as our truck race. Nobody missed the shift right off the bat, so that's a positive. Big checkup. 12 car input 3 wide already. And already got a caution. Somehow, further back from me, people wrecked. I don't know how that was possible. We're not too far back. Like, I mean, we don't have too many cars back behind us. That's pretty bad.
Well, it didn't last long.
Nope. Kind of figured. People just checking
Must
up
be in a
and
hurry.
nobody checked up further on back. I think we stayed in 20th.
Car get loose and overcorrect and smoke the wall.
Oh, it was just an overcorrection. Rip.
He's done. He blew his engine.
He's done. Blew his engine. Hey, I have a Larson in my race. Never heard of Cole Larson before.
Juan, if you blow your engine, you gotta tow, bud.
Yeah. Overcorrection this early is wild. Where did the one car start? Unless the one car was the one that blew it, I don't
If we
know.
were up to speed,
I thought the one car was starting right behind me, unless they started in the pits or something. I have no clue. I have no idea.
My bad, Juan. I was just going off what he said.
But yeah, I don't care which one we run because I think 5 a.m. U is 8 a.m. for me. I could wake up 8 a.m. for the 24 hours, no problem. And plus it ends early as hell in the morning, which is nice because then you have like the rest of the day to do whatever. The other one ends like just after noon anyways, so it's not too bad. Either way. 2 guys already out of here. Hell yeah, we're not finishing last. And now we're starting on the inside. Somebody pitted. Let's go.
The outside car was...
Neither of those
Ahead of
were the
me.
one car. One was the 10. Where's the
It's
Allen
only the
guy?
yellow
12.
for a year. If I
So
remember
decent
correctly,
I rating
last year,
numbers
like,
already
the
leaving.
extra lap sucked.
But now we'll be on the bottom at least, which is preferable for this track.
I hate that it's on, like... I hate that it's on starter, or on green, the first start. It's annoying.
Is he up in the lead? Yeah, I guess so. He
The
qualified pole.
outside car gets a good jump, and then with caution, you can immediately lose the lead.
Sucks to suck, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, that's the rules in real life. The initial start is on green.
I don't think I've ever
think it's
started
stupid
on
in real
pole
life,
to
too.
really know this, but I guess good to know.
That's kind of a piece of point having pole.
Not really. You're still
I believe
starting
you
up
should have
front.
Some kind of advantage. They're doing every other restart though.
If you want to talk about not having an advantage,
Yeah, they get to go first. Even though
have the
it's still
pole
on
in a
green,
dirt race.
The leader must start first.
Second place always wants to
Second
jump
place
you.
Can't get the jump on the leader. Come on.
I swear, the outside car in a dirt race is always ahead of the leader when they're taking off. Every single time. Like,
Yeah.
first place still gets a good jump, usually, but they could just have their whole car in front of you, and
No
it doesn't
offense,
matter.
I've started.
That stuff is so dumb.
Short track in real life. I've started on the front row before, and it's like the flagman does not actually start the race. That's garbage.
He's pissed. Because I guess he runs some short track racing or something, I don't know.
yeah, and that can't you just like fire off whenever?
Oh boy. Let's see if we can make it more than the lap this time. I'm happy we got one spot from a guy pitting in front of us. Able to get on the bottom right quick. But we have over 60 laps of fuel, so I think this is going to be like a 3-stop race regardless if it went green. I don't even know what would be like the best strategy. Would it be like 40, 40, 40? I don't know. No, this is Nashville, Mike. This be Nashville. Kansas was 2 weeks ago. I think starting up front, first gear would be the play, but I think it's like the trucks. Second gear works pretty well. Try not to dive it right under him right away.
Oh, that's his van pole position.
Working outside.
I went real low just in case the guy up top wanted to go 3 wide in the middle, because that 17 was super slow there on the backstretch.
One outside. Still out there.
Try not to get loose early on. Taking it easy.
Outside. 31, 26.
Need to get iracing again? Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. Oh, I messed up that corner. This thing does not want to slow down on the hot track. Good to know.
96, clear high.
'Cause I keep screwing up turn 1 right there. I did it in qualifying too. I'm like trying to use the downshift to slow the car down and stuff, but turn 1 it does not want to. Going down on that flat is not a good idea.
30.36, 70 spots left position. The car is
There we go.
2, just hit the fastest
Getting it
lap.
slowed down enough there.
0.881.
So Mike, how long have you not had iRacing for? Like, when did it run out for you? Felt it bottom out there a little bit. It got a little loose. Rotated really nice though. Not gonna take it under him or anything. I probably could have, but no reason to really be that aggressive.
The car is
This early, they're 3 wide up there about the wreck. In January, yeah, it's been a while.
Sorry for running you wide there, 7.
That's been quite some time. I couldn't go that long without it. 7 car in front of us almost got loose right there. Or he did get a little loose, I should say. He's getting tubbed.
The car is C3, just hit the fastest lap. 29.7.
He's leaving the bottom open. I'll take it.
Outside.
At least we're getting a little bit of green flag laps here.
Still outside.
Good run on the exit.
Can't tell yet.
He had a real good run on the exit as well.
30.2.
Apologies.
6.
Oh, I think he was apologizing to me. Oh, you're good. I screwed up. I keep screwing up turn 1, going in low. Going in too low. Try to read what you say here in a second, Mike, once I can get clear of this guy. I'm not getting a good run through 3 and 4. Oh, they're dying. Oh, he ran straight into him. Rip. Rip the 34 that was on my outside. We got a 4X, it is what it is, but I know I don't have any damage from that. That guy just kept coming down the track from the top. Oh my god, that guy died. No, this is fixed. This is fixed, Christian.
That might happen.
It was in the middle of building a new PT, so got rid of the funds to build it, so don't have it finished. Ah, gotcha. Still don't have it finished, meaning gotcha. Oh, that was the fellow YouTuber guy. Yeah, it was. That was a hard-ass hit. I got a 4X because it was people that were touching each other. Like, I got tapped by the 3, and I think he was getting tapped by the 34, and the 34 got the
I've been
4X,
loose
so it
one
kind of
time.
chain reaction
And
to
then
all of us.
All of a sudden it goes loose.
That's all it was, because we're in good shape. Honestly, do we pit? Tires are bad here. We're 16th. It's not that bad, but we're not as far back as I thought we were still. Moved up a few spots. That was a massive crash. It sucks the 4X, but I don't care. I have a lot of safety. I'm not that worried about safety rating. Like, we're in the high 3s right now. So we'll be just fine. I'm tempted on pitting because tires do matter, but we haven't really worn them out much yet. No. It's really tempting, but we've only had like 8 laps green on them. You have 5 sets, so the sets aren't necessarily an issue, but the track position does matter. We're gonna be like we're gonna be 15th. Okay, I thought it didn't pass me on the guy in pit road yet, but yeah, we're 15th. I'll take that. Be back on the bottom at least. But yeah, those 4Xs do suck when they happen because you don't have any damage. You didn't run into the wreck. It's just a chain reaction type thing. But oh well. Like, I even tried like getting my car a little bit on the apron like this on the front stretch, just in case like the guy could squeeze between us to like the 34 on the outside. But that guy came so far down from the top. I'm happy I did give a little bit of room because I might have gotten hooked. But I don't want to get all the way on that flat on the front stretch because it's like a hard transition. It's easy to get loose going from one to the other. Probably should just be in 5th gear, save fuel, even though fuel's not that big of an issue. You're still going to want to get tires. Because if this goes green to like, let's say 50, it's going to be a 2-stop race regardless. I was thinking 3 earlier. I was doing my math completely wrong. It'd be a 2-stop race regardless. Maybe if we get to like lap 50 under green, I'll pit. And then like 50, 100, go to the end, something like that. I don't know. Not run the fuel all the way out. Try to get some time on fresh tires, but then they're going to get time back on you on their fresh tires if they've run long. But I'm not sure. I feel like getting, like, undercutting will be fine like that. I don't want to go too far on tires at this track. Yeah, I don't know what happened on the front stretch there for that wreck. I don't know if that guy got hooked or he started losing it, but he got into the wall really far down the straightaway, so I feel like more he got hooked. But I have no clue. I have to go back and see it maybe. What lap was that? Was it like lap 12 or something? Was that caution? 11 going into 12 maybe? Because I kind of want to see how close that was to us dying. Guy behind us on the outside, that 91 was in 1st gear. Now he's in 2nd. Maybe he was trying first to see how fast you shift or something. I don't know. I need to freaking warm up. Like, I'm like almost shaking because I'm cold right now. I hate being cold and racing at the same time. It's not a good combo.
All right, man, let's start thinking about a restart here.
Guy in front of me is definitely in 1st gear now.
Pace car's off, are you ready?
You can hear his car screaming. Like, it's such high RPMs. I feel like it's not worth it. Especially this far back in the pack.
Green flag, green flag.
Like, I gotta jump on him in 2nd gear and gave him a push.
Outside, 18.2, 3. Still outside. Still there.
Tires are a little bit warmed up, so I don't think we have to worry about really getting too loose.
Still outside.
I need to just not miss the corner. Those bumps in 3 and 4 were still a little loose. That guy going on the flat is terrifying. I feel like he's just gonna lose it.
31.593. Still out there.
Oh boy, we're going 3 wide. Maybe.
Wide
Yep.
outside. One homing up.
Okay, no. Why are you going 4 wide, you dumbass?
Still there. Inside on.
All right, so
Still inside.
we know how we're gonna race the 13 this entire race, and he just about lost it anyway, so dumbass. Bye. Why would you send it 4 wide at this type of track? That is the dumbest thing I have seen.
Outside.
Damn, I painted that yellow line down there right on that corner. That was nice.
Still out there. Heading door outside.
Kind of locked my brakes up a little bit there trying to enter. Went in a little deep.
Still out there.
Making some moves.
30.085. That would get Boston left of the finish. Still there on your quarter outside.
I don't know if you guys can hear all that banging, because I still can, even with both my headphones in. I could hear them banging the walls or the ground and shit next door.
Still out there, man.
Sorry if you guys can hear it, but there's not really anything I can do because they're working on the apartment next to me, like connected. Damn, that outside lane's getting a good run.
Still outside.
I wonder if he is burning up his tires or not, though.
6.
Being on the outside.
Still out there.
What track was it that I thought I was saving tires at, but I was absolutely killing my tires in? It was Arca. I just don't remember where. Was it Charlotte, maybe? Or was it the trucks at Charlotte? I don't remember. There was one race recently within the last week or two that I kept running bottom, thinking I was gonna save tires, and I didn't. It was in one of my videos, I just don't remember which one at all. I feel like it might have been ARCA, but I could be wrong. It was Bristol, that's what it was. It was this week. Bristol this week in ARCA. I kept running bottom and I just absolutely shredded my right front tire, but top was definitely just better overall. It was so confusing. I thought bottom was gonna save tires, but I absolutely murdered my own. A 91 got in front of the, what is this, 11? Yeah, 11 car. He got by him on the bottom. Trying to take it a little easy on tires, so I'm better on the long run, but can't take it too easy. Try not to get up in the wall there.
30.194.
Had to check up there. Oh, they're good. They're good. We're sending it. Oh, I got in the back of the 11 a little.
Clear. Working the bottom. Still inside. Still there, your door.
Now we're on the outside here. We'll see if we could hold it up here.
Still inside. 30.617. Still inside.
Got to get this thing rotated for corner exit. Are getting a good run down the straightaway there. Oh, they're tight in front of me.
Still inside. Too wide inside.
Yep, of course that guy took it 3 wide. I expected nothing less of him.
1 inside. Too wide inside. Stay with him, bottom end, and we hold. No hole.
3 wide is so tight.
Quarter inside.
That guy backed out of it. Let's go.
Clear low.
We did lose a couple spots there though, being up 3 wide. That guy sent it into the corner behind me. What are we back to? 17th now? Jesus. Make a little ground, lose a little ground. Tough racing. 22 car off pace a little bit up top. Don't know if he just burnt off his stuff some or just getting stuck on the outside. He's not very comfortable out there.
324.
I don't know if anybody else out there watching is actually racing this too, but if you are, good luck. I know sometimes Foil in the chat is running it. I think the last couple weeks he has been. I don't know if he's running today or not.
30.42.
They're gonna connect? No, they're not. They were close to. What are we at? 27 already? Getting through the race pretty decently. We're gonna have to gain a lot of positions in this race to try to not lose our 4K in this one. We could easily lose the 4K being the 2 car. A lot of coasting here, which isn't necessarily great, but not a bad thing. I feel like I feel like it's like a neutral thing. If you're right behind some guys, you don't want to run them over or anything. Is he gonna slide up on him? No, not quite. 22 is gonna stay on his outside for now. I think he's gonna come down.
30.443.
Couldn't quite fill the hole to get down there. But if you're not gonna hold the bottom lane, I will fill that. They're checking up early. Got the apron a little bit, that screwed me up.
30.61.
I think I got the apron early because I was checking up early for them as well. So like my turn in was a little too early as well. Kind of just everything was a little earlier. Kind of run almost like my qualifying line, a little deeper and stuff into the corners now with them a little bit further away. Not sure if that's going to be killing my right front more or not. Did not get it rotated for that corner very well. Guy behind me had a really good corner. They're 3 wide up there. They're wrecking? Maybe? They're good?
Sorry, 16, that's my
Nope,
fault.
he's going through the grass. The 16 started on pole. Rip to the 16.
30.567.
Dang, it kind of slid a little bit too much there on entry. I keep thinking the A car is going to get under me. I'm just waiting for it, really. I guess the 16 didn't want to mic up because I bet you he's angry with that. He was angry at the just a green flag dropping, not having control of it.
30.584.
I don't know if I put that on you, man. I lifted off more than you would expect. I was trying to cut back under the 7. Trying to get back down on the bottom.
Maybe he's not too mad. These guys are about to wreck up here, and there goes the 13 sending it again.
Kind of just a racing incident. It's all good.
Not as mad as I expected. That looked crazy going into turn 3 up there. 8 and the 26 getting side by side behind us now.
30.617.
People are starting to go a little crazy on the longer run right now. Tires have not fallen off as much as I expected. We're only like a second off of a really good time, I should say. With tires haven't fallen off as much as I expected so far, so maybe pitting earlier, like I was thinking, isn't necessarily the best.
30.57.
Because I've qualified with a 30.0.
Car and use the outside if there's nobody in front of you. You just get their dirty air.
My qualifying time wasn't good though with a 30.0, but we're only 5-6 tenths off of it right now, which is not much. I was thinking we're gonna be like a second and a half, 2 seconds off at some point, and that would be more worth pitting earlier. Maybe run the fuel more out then.
30.645.
But I guess that's the cup car for you. The times don't fall off too much, and that's why they can't pass in real life and all that. Oh, they're checking up hard. Try to push the 22 here. Go at 22.
Outside.
Why are you stopping so damn hard?
Still there.
I got tight.
Still out there. Clear.
Got an old DuPont scheme though. Love to see it.
31.0.
Thought he was going to go to my outside. I was trying to leave him the room if he wanted it. Oh, he got the apron behind us now. Going way up the track on that guy.
See, if you're going deep with 10 corners in a row, what's gonna happen?
Damn, that bump on the very bottom there, not great. We're in 16th. We've gained a few spots since the beginning.
30.766.
A lot of people have been staying that like half lane or lane up, which I don't know if that's better or worse for them, honestly. It seems like it's been good for them. Seems like it's not really hurting their car or speed or anything. Good 3 and 4 there. I'm just waiting for the next caution to happen. There's been a few times where I feel like there could have been a caution and somehow everybody saved it. We're just all bunched up right here. Wish I could get a good enough run and get under him on the straightaway or something. But I suck at setting up something at this track. Sometimes you can go like a little higher and then get a good cut down on the exit, but I am not doing good at that right now. Cause I just like don't get the car slowed down enough to get a good run. Like get the cut down and everything, so I kind of just am pushing off the corner really bad.
30.747. Car 7 has taken the lead.
Car 7 has taken the lead over the 29. What's up, Ace? How's it going? We're out here trying our best. We qualified awful. Really messed up our time. Been kind of stuck in a lot of traffic this entire race so far.
30.761.
Try not to run you over, bud, with you pulling down like that. And that's gonna give me a terrible exit for the guy behind me.
Still inside.
Just working, yeah, that's unfortunate on a Saturday. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta go make that bread. Well, out. We're fine.
From here. Still there. 31.051. Still there at your door.
The 24 cuts down really late in the corners. It's terrifying.
Still inside.
He's gonna end up getting spun for it. Oh,
Corner clear.
he almost did by the 26 there.
31.006.
See if we can get under the 24, try to get by him, but I slowed up way too much. Some clouds came out. It got dark quick. Race cars don't fix themselves. Very true. You're not wrong about that. Unless you hire people for that. But definitely not something a lot of people can do, I would imagine. Sponsor my rear end.
31.01.
Oh boy, they're 3. Dang it, apron.
Side. Clear high.
I screwed up that corner.
Working the bottom inside. Still inside.
Tried to stay right on that yellow line, bounced off of it, and I checked up hard to not get that 81.
Still there at your door inside.
I got on throttle low early there.
Still inside.
I'm the guy they hire for that. Well, I mean, you're getting paid, so that's all that matters. Do what you can.
Still there at your door.
This 81's definitely off pace some, it looks like.
Still inside.
Back off early for him, because I don't know where he's going to brake at.
Clear low.
Try to follow the 8 on under him if we can.
Outside.
I need to stop hitting that damn apron in the corners. I feel like I have ruined my tires as well. Like, I feel like I'm not getting the drive off I need.
Still out there.
I definitely think I've been too hard on it or something. He's still there. Leave him in the lane.
Clear.
He got the wall out there. Oh, this is the guy that died on our outside. Unfortunate. He's still out here, though. I thought he might have blown his engine or something. He ran straight into that dude.
Clear now.
My right shoulder's getting tired. What is it exactly you're working on, Ace? I imagine a dirt car. I want to say I remember it was a dirt car, but I can't 100% remember. I got awful memory.
8-5.
These guys going crazy in front of us. That 91 a lap down? No, I don't think he is. Try to give him a bump. Trying to help like propel the people in front of me forward, but maybe I should just take the line. I don't know. I'm trying not to be overly aggressive this early in the race still.
31.17.
Yeah, that guy on the outside is a little slow. Oh, the 8's gonna take it 3 wide. Oh, he's getting the 22. Missed this. I'm gonna get the wall. No, I'm not. I went way high there and overshot the corner because I thought that I saw the 22 coming back up. Jesus, and they're almost wrecking on my inside. I don't know if that very inside guy knew we were 3 wide. Came up into the guy in the middle. Hey, Gavin. Appreciate that.
Grobkin just subscribed.
Grobkin.
4-month streak.
Grobkin.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
I don't need.
I think we're almost to the point where, yeah, I can just keep it in 4th down the backstretch, even with that draft, I feel like. That got crazy around us for a second. Stock car, gotcha. Stock car right now, then I have to put a motor in a super truck and go finish a body on a mod. Damn, you're doing everything. You're out there working on everybody's stuff. Dang it, I followed the 91 straight into the wall like an idiot. Oh boy. He seems like he's been a little bit off pace. People have been getting by him. I want to get under him as well, if we can.
31.176.
Maybe get him to overshoot the corner with us being right on his bumper. He's a Maconey guy. You did this race this week? An impressive 70 lap green flag finish. Oh, nice. Did you guys make it on fuel then? Because I saw fuel is like high 60s, unless like you were able to save just a little bit. Maybe on the long run you slow down enough to where you could save that like a couple laps maybe. But love a long finish like that. Have a Sable 6 cars, 2 B mods, 1 A mod, 2 super trucks, and a stock car. Damn, you guys have quite a fleet of cars out there. Is that like all in a garage at the same time? Like that place must be massive. Or is it like they rotate around when they need to get worked on more and stuff? Cause I feel like you would need like such a big warehouse for all that. That's crazy. You guys had green flag stops. So Winter didn't have to stop during the green flag. Didn't know how he did it. Gotcha. Yeah, he was out there saving it. Hell yeah, I love to see it.
31.1.
I love a good old fuel mileage race because I'm pretty decent, I feel like, at saving some fuel when needed on like a green flag run, because I've done that to Gavin in a Gen 4 at Charlotte before. I hope somebody's on the backstretch down there. I don't know if that guy was 4 position or not. I didn't quite see him get spun or anything. I feel like I'm roasting that right front through that corner, trying to hold it under him.
Still there.
They're getting a little dicey up there.
1.96.
Gotta slow down so much for turn 1.
Clear high.
He tried to cut under me, I think. He slowed it down too much. 7 lifts. Wow, that's crazy. That'd be impressive to see all at once, like everything in there. That'd be awesome. I don't know if you're in my Discord or not. If you are, send a picture of that. I want to see like the whole place with all the damn cars. That'd be awesome.
31.125.
Get this thing rotated down here. Feel like tires are still okay. We were a little over a second and almost a second and a half maybe off of a normal fast time on tires. But you can't hit that for too long. Tires do fall off, but they like slowly fall off 10th after 10th. You'll send it to me on Discord? Cool. Sounds good. I want to see that. Catching this group up here a little bit. Oh, they're getting together. Oh boy, that guy is loose. Don't die.
Outside.
Come on.
Clear.
That was sketchy. That was a good save. He had a lot of bobbles. He had a lot of big bobbles there. I'm trying, Noah. I'm trying. We qualified awful, so that didn't help. I qualified like with like the slowest time pretty much, so I really messed up our qualifying. So that was all on me. And then it's hard to pass here. We've missed a couple wrecks that have been close with us. I did not need to shift. I forgot on the backstretch I'm not shifting right now. I just had that guy catching me from behind, so it was like a natural reaction. Yeah, we qualified quite bad. I think I started 20th, and there was 21 that actually ran a lap. And the other guy was like 3/10 off of me, but maybe he like completely messed up. But yeah, I was very, very slow. And we're the 2 car here. We just hit our 4K, so I'm trying to hold that. Trying to hold the 4K. Just hit it yesterday here in the trucks, and I was really fast in the trucks. I felt pretty good in these as well. I just really screwed up qualifying. That's what really hurt. Yeah, this car is hard to pass in. The times don't fall off too much still. Like, I'm barely over a second off on our qualifying time, which I had a bad qualifying time, and we haven't pitted yet this race. There was like 2 wrecks early, one right away on lap 1 and one on like lap 11 or 12. So a lot of us haven't pitted, and tires have not fallen off that badly, like that egregiously or anything. We still got 14 laps of fuel right now too. That's probably because of like the caution laps and everything.
0.054.
Ooh, honestly, if somehow I could push this fuel as far as possible and try to push the second half all the way, that'd be crazy if I could save that much fuel. I don't know if I can, because I don't know how far you can really make it on fuel. Because Mad Stop said they had like a 70 flag run, and he had the pit. We haven't had a 70 lap green run, but we've had 2 cautions in the very beginning of it.
31.18.
I might regret trying to do it, but if I could only make it on 1 stop, that'd be massive. Oh, the guy behind me had such a big run there.
Outside.
26 is coming down.
Still outside.
I hate when people make a last second move like that. It really throws me off.
Outside. Clear high, clear
Oh,
high.
the guy on the outside. I thought he was going to tub us and then got the wall or something there. I don't know what happened. That was weird.
0.508.
That was really weird.
Car 28.
Definitely getting a little dark out here now, though. It is weird how late this cup race is tomorrow. It's like 7 p.m. Eastern on like a normal Sunday. There's not a holiday on Monday. This thing's gonna go until like 10 o'clock or so on Sunday night. It's gonna be late as fuck. It's gonna suck waking up in the morning. But oh well. I think the Xfinity race tonight's also late. Like 7:30. But it's a Saturday, so it doesn't really matter. I am just not getting this car rotated. My tires are not great.
Working the bottom. And clear.
Of course, he's gonna put his nose down there, but then not go. Back off super early. Don't smack the wall. Getting a little loose there, pushing it. I can hear that those rear tires screaming.
31.207.
Oh look, it's the 13 who's been super damn aggressive all race. Going 3-4 wide on everyone possible. I feel like my tires aren't as bad as some of these guys, but still pretty bad overall. Thought I was gonna smack the wall there.
31.142.
Slowing up a little too long. Oh, they're stuck together. They're good. I thought they were heading straight for the wall there. They kind of got stuck on one another off that corner. I want to get by the 13 though. People are gonna be stopping here pretty soon.
31.234.
People are gonna start stopping pretty soon. Like if you're on a 2-stop strategy, I feel like pitting now would be a great idea. But I really want to make this on like 1 stop. I just don't know if it's possible. And that's just like really long race thinking. I don't know if it's the best strategy or not in general. I don't even know if I can make it. Cause I'm like barely making it over 75 and we had 2 cautions, so it's probably not possible.
Outside.
Is this guy gonna take us 3?
Still outside.
No, he's going to the outside, okay.
Still out there.
He should have pushed me.
Still out there.
It should have been me.
Still out there, man.
Why are you pushing the outside, bud?
5.
Like, he's really a fan of tubbing, apparently. I want to get by this 13. Dump the 13? No, I'm not going to dump the 13, Rob.
Still out there, man.
He's just overly aggressive. I'm not going to dump him. I got super tight there.
Outside. 31.344.
I should probably pit. I don't think we're making it on 1 stop anyways. Yeah, I'm pitted. I'm gonna pit. 2-car pitting.
Outside, still there. Start getting a look at pit road. Gonna be pitting in about 5. Clear.
Oh boy, oh boy. Car doesn't want to stop. We're good. Got this thing slowed down enough. Green flag pit stops are scary. Might have to do like a quick stop and go at the very end. I won't take tires or anything if we do that, but or just 2 rights or something. I don't know.
Turn in, nice and smooth.
But I don't think we're making it on 1 stop anyways. What were tires? 57 right front. Oh yeah, we were killing them. They were bad. Rob, what the fuck is your problem? Oh god. All right, I'm hoping that other people try to push it
Pit road speed.
and we could jump them and they're gonna have to pit later anyways also. They might have a shorter stop at the end, but it is what it is. Like, what is it now? Yeah, right now it says we need 1.8 gallons. So it'd be tight. Don't want to lose it on pit exit. That 29 had a really good stop. He was definitely better on entry than me. The 13 is my problem. Check Discord after race. Gotcha. I gotcha, Ace.
7% wear low.
Did he say 37 or 47? I don't know what he said. I have 57. It was pretty bad. The time to try to lay down some heaters and not overly kill the tires. Hopefully. Try to lay down some times and get in front of the people that we were racing with right there. Gotta try to get by lap traffic clean too. I don't want to see smoke. Don't bring out a caution. Let's go, no caution. That is, I do not want it. I do not want to. I do not want to have to take a wave around like we did in Kansas or something too.
Wow.
Or we had to do that at Charlotte. I can't quite remember. One of the 2 races. That guy was pitting.
They got mic'd up earlier because somebody didn't say something.
Be a little grumpy from sanding drywall all morning. Dude, Rob, there's been people like working on the apartment next to me since like 9 a.m. So I've been up since then. Like, you might hear the banging on the walls and stuff every now and then too. I don't know. Like, it's annoying as hell. 'Cause I've still been hearing it. Oh, is he leaving the bottom? Okay. I wasn't going to send it under him. I was going to take him on the outside, but he left the lane open, so I appreciate it.
Car 33 has taken the lead.
Dude, I just blew my right front on the pit road.
Guy blew his right front. How hard
I
are you
think I
pushing
did
the
same thing
tires?
when I came.
That's
That was
hilarious. How are you pushing your tires down to 0?
My thing said my car's toast as soon as I pulled on the pit lane.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I didn't touch anything.
People
Yeah,
are
my
actually
right front
blowing
was
their
at
tires
0.
in this race. That is crazy.
Yeah, I hate these cars so much.
30.1.
Getting in this on mine.
Keep on digging, man. Concentrate on your mark.
I think they're so hard to fade them. I don't know why, but they are.
Trying to
Oh,
drive
God.
this thing real easy and stuff right now, not really push it on the tires.
Mine was just like that because I spun out.
No, it's not like that
I was
because
like
you spun
half
out.
a second off the pace after that.
Leaders on pit road.
One spin out isn't going to take your tires from like 40-50% to 0
30.1.
for the rest of a run. That's just not how that works. You'd have to be doing burnouts or something like that. And plus you're doing it with your right front, not your right
As long as you
rear.
back your corners up and keep a loose balance, you should be good. Just gotta back the corner up and get on the throttle. This way you can get on the throttle really hard. And keep it.
This
getting
guy
loose
pitting,
on the
he
exit.
sure
That's
is.
how you save.
That was scary. He didn't say shit. Guy in front of us almost ran straight into him. Where was the 11 car compared to us? I don't even know. Was he? I think he was in front of us. Unless he was a car I got around already. I don't know. I think he was a car in front of us.
I don't think I was backing him up yet. I think I was. I don't know. I don't think I was backing him up enough. Maybe.
Man, if this goes green, it's me close on fuel.
It's going to be interesting on fuel for people. I feel like there's no way, unless they literally just now are pitting, like that 20 car might make it on fuel. I just felt like with the caution laps, we were barely going over 75 and something. Trying to get another 75 out of it wasn't going to happen in general. So I just tried pitting early, get time on tires and stuff. Oh boy, I'm loose. We're good. I actually got the car loose. That's crazy. I got ahead of 13. Cool. I was not paying enough attention to see where he came out of the pits. I'm very happy about that. I figured we would, because even like one lap on the fresher tires, we got out in front because we were right on him anyways. And like a second a lap, it's gonna build up. This guy is pitting right here.
Working the bottom. Clear.
We're going to be ahead of him. We just got ahead of the 20. We definitely net gained out of that pit stop. I need to get in front of the 26 that's up here before a caution comes out there, just in case. Do not want to be a lap down here and have to take a wave around, especially with how long we've been out on tires so far. This guy has to pit at any second, though. Up there he is. He's pitting. Stay the lane up because guy up here is pitting.
Inside. Gotta be quick working.
That was tight.
I got him, man. I told him there.
We're good.
Zero low.
4 cars catching us pretty quick.
30.
So we're going to be up to like 11th or 10th potentially. And we're on the lead lap now. So that's awesome. Catching him at the wrong spot.
Still out there. Clear outside.
Honestly, most of the run you could probably stay in 4th and through the backstretch, and it's not that bad of a deal. But hell yeah. Moving on up.
0.17.
Working our way towards the front. Now a caution can come out, and I do not care. We definitely would be pitting for tires. Somebody's pitting now. If they've actually like not pitted this whole time, they might be in good shape, but I think they're already like far back to where it might not matter as much. We were in 10th for a second, lost top 10 right there.
3, 4, 8. Clear inside. Car 14 has taken the lead.
I think the people that pitted, like the last 2 or 3 guys that pitted, they could probably make it on fuel.
Yeah, that one kind of scared me a little bit. I was hoping you'd save it.
But I don't know how far back they fell. Like if they ended up a lap down or not. they might get back on the lead lap. I about lost it there off of turn 4. Some of these guys are probably on a little bit fresher tires than us because I was one of the first guys to pit. This yellow car is a lapper up in front of the 4. Don't lose it. 13 car is catching us though now. And he was super aggressive on his fresh tires early in the race, so I'm not shocked he's catching us either.
Outside.
Oh yeah, I am loose on this run, which is a nice surprise from being super tight, at least. Might be able to save the right front a little bit better in this run.
7-3.
If we can continue that. Like controlled looseness. Because yeah, the 13 will probably catch us and get around us at some point in this run, but I feel like towards the end of it, if it stays green, we can probably get back around them.
Pitting.
34 is pitting. Awful run off of that corner because I got the apron, had to check up really bad.
Still there, your door, 30.3, 7, 7. Still there. All clear, my
Get the 18 out there. The yellow car all of a sudden picking up pace when he gets into his own lane. That is getting loose, it's scary. But yeah, we barely need any fuel, it looks like. It says 3.6 gallons right now, but we're also mobbing. Maybe I could take rights and it'd be worth it enough with the quick pit stop, or maybe just a quick pit stop, I don't know. But also lefts were really bad too. Like they were in the 70s. And this 29 came out of the pits with me. Like we pitted the same exact time. So unless he's killed his tires quickly, I don't know. I don't know why he's falling back so bad.
0, 3. Outside.
That was a good 1 and 2. Really rolled onto the throttle slowly, tried to get under him.
Outside quarter. Clear.
Feel like I can just leave it in 4th now on the back stretch. Oh boy, almost in the wall there. Like I wouldn't be mad with a caution, but at the same time, I kind of want this thing to go green to the end just to see what plays out. Like we might be on the wrong strategy where we have to pit for sure, but I didn't want to push it and then still have to pit. Try to gain time on the fresh tires and all that. He's letting out way early. Yeah, he might be trying to save fuel, honestly. But he pitted the same time as me. He's going to have to save 3 point something gallons, like 3 gallons or so of fuel. Or almost 2 gallons, it looks like, because it keeps flipping back and forth.
30.4.
I don't know if he's going to be able to save that much. He's going to be going, like, super slow trying to do that. I'm just going to send it. I'm going to send it, maybe take 2 tires and the quick amount of fuel. It'd be like a real quick pit stop. Because I don't want it to be too long of a pit stop at the end for sure.
You're pulling away from the car behind.
Yeah, because he's letting out early. Pit a little early, take 4, push hard, gain time back with fresh tires. I don't know if I'll be able to gain like enough time with 4 really as much. I feel like the 2 tires will be a short enough stop and be able to push a decent bit. But I don't know how the car is going to react to 2 tires also. Because like you can see the tires down here. The rights were pretty bad, obviously, with the right front. The right rear wasn't too bad, but the lefts were also pretty bad. They were in the 70s. So it's a gamble, but I could save like 7-8 seconds or so taking 2 tires over 4. Or wait, no, that I'm thinking, actually no, they still do really slow pit stops in these things. They don't do like the 8-9 second pit stops or whatever. With the 1 lug in these things yet on iRacing, they still do like 13-ish second stops. So I think I could save like 7 seconds taking 2 tires. I don't think I would gain all 7 seconds back at the very end like that. Because I think I'm going to push it to where times fall off a decent bit, but I don't want to pit too early is the problem. Because I don't want a caution to come out and me be stuck a lap down or something. It would really suck, but it's a gamble. It could be worth a gamble. We're in 10th right now, which is nice. Back to a top 10. I do feel like a lot of people are gonna have to pit, or they're gonna try and save and it's gonna be too late and they could run out right at the end. Anything could happen. I think a couple guys are gonna make it that pitted super late on that first green flag run. I don't know how they made it so far. They were saving or something that first run early, because they definitely can make it. The 13's actually not catching us right now, so that's good. I thought he was gonna catch us faster, but he could be trying to save some fuel as well. Like, I might have been able to push the fuel to the end if I pitted on the last lap, but I would have been pitted on like 78, 79. It would have been so tight on fuel. Like, I don't know. It would have been a tough call. I haven't had to try to save fuel like that in a long time, so I just felt like I wasn't gonna make it, and I didn't want to waste time on old tires and have to pit again for a like right at the end anyways. So we're just going for it. If the strategy burns us, it burns us. Oh well. I think I'm gonna do a 2-tire, like 2 rights, because the right front is so crucial in getting this thing to turn, and it might be loose. I don't know. Like, I might be loose trying to finish out the race. This guy's getting in the wall. He might be trying to save some fuel as well. The way to save fuel would definitely be just to stay 5th gear in here. It would be pretty slow, but you'd be able to save fuel. I'm not trying to save fuel. We're drifting. Getting by that host of our car. I just saw a 77. I don't think it was his actual paint scheme or anything, but the 77 nonetheless. That's up to 9th. But I did start that green flag stops in like 15th or 16th. So overall, I feel like it net gained us, but it could burn us here at the end of this race. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to see how this goes.
30.7.
I don't know if we'll have a shot to win unless a caution were to come out or something, but there's definitely a couple guys that can make it on fuel that I don't think we'll end up beating just because they have 1 stop. But who knows? Because they lost a ton of time on the old tires, and they could be trying to take it easy on the newer ones to save fuel as well. I don't know. Because I'm kind of just sending it, trying to go as fast as we can. How far is the leader out from us? 4 seconds? Not terrible.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.
That's not terrible. Go back to the top. 14 is in the lead currently. 33 just passed the 3 apparently. Yeah, you could definitely tell people that are saving fuel because we just are pulling away from them hardcore. See, this track is fun. Get these long green flag runs because it kind of is a single file track. And then restarts could be crazy because everybody just sends it down to the same lane. But you can get these long green flag runs and you never know what's going to happen. People could play some different strategy games. I'm just hoping at the end a lot of people start running out of fuel or something if they try to make it. That's my goal. Try to gain back some time and then hope people run out of fuel. Or they have to pit last second. We gained enough time on 2 fresher tires than their old tires. Wasn't expecting him to slow up like that to try and let us by. But he's trying to save now all of a sudden. Got 45 laps left. We got 38 in fuel. Like, I might push my fuel pretty far on this run, just in case a caution were to come out towards the end, but I'm not going to try and save. I'll pit when it gets down to the end of my fuel, take the 2 tires, and go on with our merry way and see where we finish. Overshot the hell out of turn 1 there. I still just want to know how a couple of these guys in this race blew their right fronts coming to pit road. Like, how are you pushing the car that hard and blow your right front at this track? That's pretty wild. They had to have been pushing it super hard, like putting so much wheel into it. You did a truck race last night. Didn't qualify with the 19 out of 22, finished 8th. Very nice. I did a truck race yesterday as well.
I mean, it was get out of the way or get ran over. So.
Me, Gavin, and Daytona Dad, Dale, we all were in it, and it was top split. I was the 5 car. We qualified not great. I want to say we were in 10th or 12th, somewhere, because I remember being on the outside. And we somehow came back, finished 6th out of the race, and gained like 40 iRate and hit our 4K for the first time, which is awesome. That video will be coming out on Monday.
30.958.
It is out for anyone that wants to become a member, see videos early whenever I upload them, before the schedule time comes out for it. Because I just started doing that. But we had a really good truck race, which was awesome. I'm super happy about that one, hitting a 4K. I don't have enough to make it, Gavin. We got 35 left, and we got about 42 laps of left to go. So I'm playing this to where I pitted a little early on the first run because I figured I wasn't going to make it on fuel, and I didn't want to have to pit a second time at the very end for fuel only and waste time on the old tires on the first run. So my thing was, I'm gonna get 4 tires, full fuel, push it. We've gained spots. We were in 8th now when we pitted in like 15th or 16th. There are people trying to save enough fuel right now, but I don't know if they will. Some people might make it. Some people definitely will make it, but some might not. And I'm just gonna push my fuel to the end, get 2 tires, short amount of fuel, and try to push to the end and hope people run out of fuel and see where we finish. If this strategy screws me and we finish bad, it is what it is. Because usually I'm on the side of trying to conserve fuel and make it to the end, but I'm trying to be more aggressive on this race. Just because I felt like we weren't going to make it. I might have been able to save enough if I was saving in the first run. I think I could have if I would have thought of that, but I didn't think we would have made it as far on fuel as we did. I thought it would have been in like the low 70s, when I still had like 5 or 6 laps of fuel when I pitted. But it would have been a tight run to the end on fuel. Would have had to really save on this last one. I've been going so slow. So I'm trying to just push it and see where we can get to.
30.982.
Overshot that a little bit. Had to slow it way down. Definitely am catching the few guys in front of me right now. Kind of pushing. Some guys are pitting now, which is interesting. But they might be pitting for 4 tires also. I'm going to pit and get 2 when I do. But I want to push it far just in case a caution happens or something.
I apologize for that, but it's true. I didn't know you were going to back up like that.
Yeah, there's some people pitting now trying to get the fresh tires and time back on people. Which is quite interesting. We pitted like 30, 40 laps ago. So they're trying to like cut their run in half in a way to the end. They're really risking a caution happening, being stuck lap down and have to get a wave around. I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. If a caution comes out, I want to be on the lead lap towards the end.
30.908. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1.
Yeah, the 4 car is saving a little fuel though. I know that. 13 still has not gained any time on us, which is nice. Got the Johnson car out here. The Carvana 84. I got on throttle too early. Either that or him coming down got me super aero tight. But these guys are both a lap down. They are battling for position, it looks like.
927. Working at top.
But they ain't battling that hard. $16 gonna stay high, maybe? I kind of slowed up a lot for him. Damn it.
Come on, Earl.
No, it's just black on the inside. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean like the back side where the bones are? The bones are like gray. They're like a gray. I did not downshift at all in that corner. Trying to talk to you. Show you the gloves.
Go outside. Clear up top. Outside. Still out there. Clear hand.
Forgot to downshift on that last corner though. Whoops. We're in 7th though. Let's go.
31.392.
Dang it, it didn't downshift on that one. When I wanted it to. Messed up my corner a little bit. I almost caused the big one. No. It didn't almost cause a big one. It just slowed me down for a corner a bunch because I didn't shift. I just like brain farted. I couldn't talk, explain the gloves at the same time and remember to downshift. I had a smooth brain moment on the driving portion. Got 26 more laps of fuel.
30.983.
Because if somehow we can be somewhere way up here and a caution comes out, oh, it could get interesting then. It could definitely be interesting. The 33 up front is not saving fuel at all, but he might have pitted later, I don't know. Or some guys that are up here could be trying to save some fuel and losing time to the 33 for the lead. Could be making a bonehead strategy by myself, but we're putting ourselves in a situation and making ourselves have to go earn it back. Overshot that. I need to back up turn 1 more. These tires are getting old. There's 21 pitted not that long ago. You can see he's on fresh tires. He got ye old Chastain car. Those fresh tires are so damn fast right now. But he is a lap down. Like, he could be stuck a lap down if a caution comes out. He'd have to take a wave around, and he's already done some hard laps on those tires. I'm hoping it's somebody that does this strategy where they're pitting early and just runs over somebody that's slower, then brings out the caution. Like, if he would have run over that 7 car right now, that'd be beautiful. It'd get us a spot and cause the caution. Or they could like try to clear themselves in the middle of a corner and stuff and right hook themselves. That was a good 1 and 2. Getting right down that yellow line, I like that. Still running the low 31s right now, it's not too bad. I'm so interested to see how this plays out. I'm nervous about it because I'm usually on the opposite side where I know I can make it to the end and I'm just hoping a caution doesn't come out. But now I'm banking on either a caution coming out before I pit or not at all to see how it works. Because if a caution were to come out right now, I wouldn't be mad about it. We'd be fine on fuel. Everybody come down and pit. The guys that have already pitted could have screwed themselves up a little bit, having to take a wave around, and everything would be pretty good. I'd be happy with that. Because I know this 14 that's catching us right now pitted, I don't know, like 5-10 laps ago already. And he was in 4th when he pitted. So he pitted from 4th. He's currently 22nd, trying to go get his lap back. And I'm guessing the 1 car is also on that strategy where he has to go get his lap back and stuff right now. He's going to get a run, go to our inside.
Back here, Ross.
Working the bottom. Inside's clear.
Oh, is the 1 car just slower? He's losing spots to people that are out here right now. Interesting. So maybe the 1 car is not on the same strategy. Maybe he has some damage from earlier or something, and he's just off pace. This is quite interesting. We got 20 more laps of fuel, pretty much 19 because we can't make this lap on fuel. Man, I'm hoping people miscalculate their fuel on when they pitted and how much to save. I really hope they miscalculate it and have to pit right at the end or something. And we make up some time on 2 tires. Because if they're pitting in the last few laps, they might only get a splash and go, not 2 tires. And be even slower still while making it to the end. And then maybe some people will also blow their tires going that far on fuel too, because some guys were saying that they blew their right front coming into pit road, which is pretty crazy. Slowly catching the 7 car in front of us. Hoping I could try to get by him. He might have just started trying to save fuel. I don't know. The 25 is definitely not saving fuel behind me because he is trying to catch me. He slowly caught me a couple tenths from last I looked. See, that's a good 1 and 2. I need to do like every time. I'm getting a good run through the corner on the 7 car in front of us. Oh, that's sun. The sun started peeking through all of a sudden going into turn 3 on my left monitor. You guys saw it for like a split second there.
31.068.
I don't know what I'm hearing in the headphone on like my left side. I don't know if it's a car outside. Oh, it is. Okay. That's outside. Never mind. I swear I thought I heard my guy like struggling to breathe is what it sounded like, but it was just a car outside. I don't know. I doubt you guys could have heard that. This guy's on fresh tires. He came out of nowhere. I did not see him coming.
Still there. 31.2.
But yeah, I honestly thought my guy in the car driving was struggling to breathe. I'm like, what is this sound update? It was just a car sounding awful outside. It was weird. Yeah, I really don't want to pit too early and take 2 tires because I feel like those 2 tires are going to fall off real quick too. And also, if it's really bad, I don't want to be out there for too long on it as well. Overshot turn 1 again. Went way too deep. Need to get down to that bottom again. 25 is slowly catching me. So is the 13. He's like getting a couple tenths here and there. Trying to stay on that bottom. Yeah, this is a crazy long run, Rob. It really is. I love it. Absolutely love it, but I don't know if my strategy is going to screw me or not. My strategy might completely screw me over. The very good run. Love it. Because I do like to try to save tires, even though most of the time I suck at it, but I like to try. Try to be fast and conserve your tires enough to where you can gain on people later. My right shoulder is tired though, I'll tell you that. This is what it's going to be like next week at the Nordschleife. Like, my right arm... Actually, no, we're turning right and left so much it's not going to matter. I'm pretty sure my arms are fine in the road races because, like, you're constantly going back and forth. So it's not that bad. Oh, that guy's up in the wall. Got the guy who wrecked on our outside earlier. Catching the 7 slowly. Got 11 more in fuel. We're going to be pitting right towards the end. Like the last 8 laps or so. Oh, why are you going to pull down, bud? Especially when that 7 went high. I could have gained so much on him. You're the fake 7. He's the real 7. Love to hear that. Bring out a caution. Don't smack the wall. Alright, we're good. Your internet this time should be fine. No 6-hour stint. It is what it is. Gavin said he had no race this weekend, or next weekend anyways. So, he said he might take the green if nobody else wants to. I don't remember who took it last year. I feel like Dale or somebody did. Oh, well. I feel like Dale might have because he went to like the Supercross thing that day. And Shane was at work. Because I think like it was supposed to be Dale, then maybe you. I don't remember. Or it was Dale, then me, then it was supposed to be you, but then you were having the internet issues. One way or the other. It was, I was running for a while, but it's no problem. I think this 18 up here is trying to save fuel super late in this run. He might not have done it early enough. Shane's turn. Oh, okay, so it went Dad, then Shane, and then Shane went to work. Is that what you're saying? Because also we need to figure out which stint we're, like what stints we're running and what time we're running. Because like if we're gonna do the 8 a.m. our time, it'd be 5 a.m. over there, or noon our time is 9 a.m. over there. Gavin said he's up for the 8 a.m. one for us. It'd be 5 a.m. for them. If he's gonna take the green, he said he's fine with that. Oh, you did an early stint too. Okay, yeah, I cannot remember from last year at all, like how it went. Because we change up which order our stints are all the time, so I just don't remember. But it definitely was crazy. 7 laps of fuel left.
3, 1.
Maybe I've hit with 10 to go. Try to get a little bit more time on the tires if possible.
Sorry about that contact. Who left it up there, too?
This is gonna be so interesting. So pit on like 140, coming to 141 is my plan. I need to take off the left sides though. I need to do that on the backstretch because there's not an easy way to do that. Where's my mouse? I'm so mouse dumb. All right, we got it. We're good. We're good. These guys are the top 5 in front of us. Back her off. They're trying to tell me to save fuel. We ain't making it. I'll tell you right now, we ain't making it on fuel, bud. And I'm banking on a lot of other people not as well. Oh no, I know I'm short on gas. Yeah, I know that. I know I am, Noah.
These guys are going to start to pit, so let's be aware.
Like that was kind of my plan because I didn't feel like I was gonna make it on fuel.
Anyone's arm itchy?
It was gonna be tight, and I didn't want to be slower on old tires and have to pit again at the end. So I just pit a few laps earlier, and I'm just sending it. Gonna take 2 tires and short amount of gas, and hope a caution doesn't come out. And a lot of people are running out of fuel. So I'm hoping a lot of people weren't able to save enough fuel, but I could have bit myself in the ass with this one. Oh, I'm pitting this lap. I didn't realize what lap it was.
Coming at you,
Because I said I was going to do 140 coming into 141. Those laps went by quick.
Now,
Short stop here. Just don't overshoot it. Went a little too far to where they had to like move up. Move out the way, guys. Definitely gonna be a lap down, and I'm hoping some guys start running out of fuel and we can make up some time on 2 tires. Don't speed too much though. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Alright, I ruined my race. We sped. Rip. I screwed my own race over.
Guide him through there, brother.
Sped a little too much on the exit because it doesn't pop up saying the slowdown. So I screw that up all the time. Son of a bitch. So it's like I'm doing a 4-tire stop now, basically. Or just even longer.
We're 10 away.
Damn it. I'm pissed at myself. Oh well.
5 away.
Because when you're coming in, it does that little slowdown and it like gets your attention. I don't pay enough attention when on the exit. Because I saw I was at like 47 and I was like, hopefully it's not for too long. But it was for too long. Oh well. Unfortunate. I screwed myself over. The 2 tires actually felt good there in 3 and 4 also, which is the bad part. Like I felt like we could have made up some time on people that were pitting and everything. This guy I think took, no, he took 4 because we had a 15-second stop there. Let's not do it again. Oh well. I guess that goes together with my terrible qualifying. We're gonna get a bad finish now because of it. How were tires anyways? Oh, I can't even tell what the right sides were when I pitted because I came back down. Left sides weren't great. I should be faster than these guys that are still out here. Yeah, we're still faster than those guys. I'm interested to see what kind of times I can run with 2 tires.
2.346.
And how loose this is actually going to be. 'Cause on 4 tires, I was able to get a little loose.
I underestimated my right front there.
Oh. Yeah, definitely going a little faster down the back, but I also have a little bit of draft. I think this 30 car in front of us has a little bit of damage. Now I'm just really hoping people run out of fuel or something, like, and they're really slow in the pit lane, so I can gain some time.
4.5.
But probably gonna lose our 4K in this race, which is unfortunate, but I can at least go get it back and not really worry about it anymore, because at least I hit my 4K. I've at least hit it now on a video, so I'm not too worried about not running random races, because I wanted to do that.
Add another one to the list on how to lose a race.
I mean, he got completely spun earlier.
Cross somebody's nose and spin yourself out.
There you go. This is a long ass run though. I can't believe we went green this long, which is awesome. What am I, 2 laps down, I think? I'm assuming. Yep, I'm 2 laps down.
Cross somebody's nose.
That's unfortunate.
He is a lap down, right?
Definitely would be making up. Oh wow, I'm actually running good times. The low 30, like a 30.2 on 2 tires. That's kind of nuts.
0.44. This is less than optimal.
I'm kind of shocked by that.
2 more laps.
Yeah, we're 2 laps down now. I screwed myself over. Oh well. We'll try again next week at Michigan. And I need to remember not to qualify for that because Gavin redeemed that, but it doesn't pop up in the chat for me. Ow, wall. Let's not get more X's for no reason, even though we've had a clean car the entire race. We have a 4X just from the wreck on like 11 or 12. I know this 29 car pitted the exact same time I did.
Almost ran you over. Didn't think you were going to give it to me like that.
I know he pitted the same time I did. I'm interested to see if he makes it on fuel or not, because he's like really off pace trying to save right now. White flag in the air. No caution gonna happen for us to gain some spots, unfortunate.
Good win, 33.
Damn, the 33 is gonna make it?
Good one, 33.
I figured the 33 wasn't saving and had to pit. He's gonna gain a ton of I rating, holy crap.
Good win.
As the 33 car, I think that there was barely over that many cars in the race. That's pretty crazy.
Nice race there on the second stint 3. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get you or not.
Oh well, we're gonna finish what, 26th? Unfortunate. That strategy was not the play regardless, because a lot of people didn't pit. So definitely screwed ourselves over anyways. I would have been a lap down, probably around 20th or so, I would imagine.
It's so hard, dude.
Oh well. Yeah, some guys definitely made it on fuel.
Race, I spin out
The one race that I don't try to actually save fuel, and that happens, but oh well. Played a gamble, and I screwed myself in the pits anyways, but I wouldn't have finished too much further forward regardless. But I want to go back to that lap 11 or 12 wreck, because that was kind of nuts. It was like right on our outside. Because, oh, that's what ended up happening. So he tapped, that's loud as hell too, I need to turn that down. He tapped the back of me and then got into the 7, and that's what killed him. Unfortunate. Yeah, it was a fun race. I really enjoyed that, but this is what ended up happening why we got the 4X, because we got the bump from him, and then he came up and, oh, net coded the hell out of the 7. The 7 was going to run straight into that guy, regardless. Like, I don't know what happened to this guy on the straightaway. Oh, he just lost it himself off of turn 4. That's what happened. I thought he got right hooked, because he like, went right down the straightaway so early. But then he just kept coming straight across the track. Was his right front broken, though? I don't know. Oh, his right front definitely was broken. It was not turning back right for him. So it was done at that point. Yeah, his car was completely toast. And then the guy that was on my outside completely died. He got pushed straight into it. Go back to him. Find him. Oh, there it was. I want to see like how hard he hit it in his cockpit, because that was just unfortunate for him. Because I tried to give him room, but then the guy behind me went up and caught him. He actually got slowed down a good bit before because of being sideways, but still at 160 straight to his rear end. That's unfortunate. Oh well. But good racing nonetheless. I'm happy that we ran good, and I just made a bad strategy call, really. That's all I was to it. Lost 53, lost our 4K, but oh well. I almost hit 4.0. If I didn't have that 4X, I would have hit 4.0 and shot way up, but not worried about that. The 33 won it, 106 I rating for him. That is crazy. How many cars were out here? 36. So yeah, not too many more would have been lower for him in the number category, but that was fun. That was a fun race nonetheless. We lost some and all that, and it wasn't great for us at the end with speeding and everything, so I kind of screwed myself over with that one. But either way, it is what it is. There was a split above us. Did they finish yet? No, they have not. So we actually finished first. We only have 2 or 3 cautions, I think, if this wants to load. Yeah, there we go. What do we have? 2 cautions, and they were both right in the beginning. Like lap 11, that one that was on our outside was the last one, so we had a good race nonetheless, and it was a very quick NIS. It's barely past 130, so that was a fast NIS, probably the quickest one of the year. So I will take that, and appreciate you guys for coming out, watching and everything. That was a lot of fun. I wish I would have made a better strategy call and not lost a ton of I rating, but oh well. I'll go run some other races and gain it back next week and everything, no matter what. We're going into week 12 also. Where are the not trucks, ARC are going to next week? They're at Bristol right now. Texas. I imagine the newer Texas, not the old Texas. So that's unfortunate. 40 laps there. Don't really like the new Texas as much. And then where is trucks and them going to? They're probably going to Michigan too, I would imagine. I don't care if it's the open or fixed. Where are they going? Michigan. Yeah, they're actually racing there too. So Michigan will be fun next week. A lot of drafting and all that. Be a, how long of a race? Probably like 120-ish maybe? 100-lap race. Wow, that's a short one. That's a short race next week. And then it's supposed to be the Mexico road course, but it's Daytona. I don't know if week 13, if they're going to add it or not. I have no clue, but probably end up running that. We're going to run Michigan on Wednesday, so I'll be live Wednesday running that because we got the 24 hours of Nordschleife next week, and that will be fun. I'm not sure what time I'll be running or anything like that, but we got the 24 hours here. I need to practice for it later and stuff, probably either before or after the Xfinity race later on today, but we got this next week, and we'll be running Saturday. I'm not sure which race at all, honestly. I don't know if it's going to be the 8 a.m. or 12 p.m. like noon time on Saturday, but we're gonna run one of these two. Probably not doing 3 a.m. That would be crazy, but we're gonna run one of those two next week. So we're gonna be live for 24 hours next week with the boys, me, Gavin, Rob, Dale, and then Shane, the one that doesn't stream there. So it will be a fun race nonetheless. So hopefully we can do well there. We usually die a bunch in that, but still finish pretty decent because we can stay out of a lot of the wrecks and we don't leave. So hopefully we can do fun there next week. So hopefully you guys have a good weekend. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys Wednesday for the